The Greedy Bee. A young bee had passed his intermediate level exams. He now knew everything about flowers. He understood how they used photosynthesis to make oxygen and which ones produced the best pollen. Bees had an important dependency on pollen. From the beginning of time, bees' eternal task was to gather pollen and make honey with it. Since he passed his exams, the little bee had earned his inclusion in the swarms that gathered pollen. He was excited because he was finally allowed to leave the hive. He left with the next swarm and was determined to find the perfect flower. Soon he saw a large, vibrant flower full of pollen. He landed on a petal and walked toward the pollen at the flower center. Immediately he began rolling in the pollen, gathering it on his legs and wings. The fine texture of the pollen tickled when it stuck to his body. It was the best experience the little bee had ever had. He gathered as much as he could. But when he was flying back home, he realized that all the pollen had an adverse effect. He had no control over his flight. The intermittent wind fluctuated in power. He was blown to and fro. 1 minute he was flying straight, and the next minute the wind had reversed his course. He tried to dump some of the pollen, but it acted as an adhesive. He couldn't get it off. He became tired and fell to the ground. "What am I going to do now?" he thought. Just then his mentor landed next to him and began cleaning the excess pollen off the little bee. "You shouldn't have taken so much," his mentor said. Finally, with the pollen off of him, the bee easily regained his strength, and like a phoenix, the young bee flew back into the air. When he returned to the hive, he turned to his mentor and said, "I learned an important lesson today. I will never be greedy again."
Adhesive.
The carpenter used an adhesive to hold the two pieces of wood together.
Adverse.
This drug is known to have adverse side effects.
Dump.
She dumped the garbage into the trash can.
Eternal.
She said that her love for him was eternal.
Fluctuate.
Prices for gasoline have been fluctuating all month. To and fro. Her long hair went to and fro as she swung on his wing.
Intermediate.
I am an intermediate foreign language learner.
Intermittent.
It was hard to focus because intermittent noises came from the workers outside.
Mentor.
She was a friend and mentor to many young actors.
Phoenix.
Some believe the phoenix is a symbol for rebirth and a new beginning.
Pollen.
During the spring, the pollen in the air makes some people become sick.
Regain.
I struggled to regain some dignity.
Reverse.
Writing is reversed in a mirror.
Swarm.
A beautiful swarm of butterflies filled the sky.
Tickle.
I tickled his feet with a feather.
Vibrant.
The room was decorated in vibrant reds and yellows.
Photosynthesis.